Back again. So we're going to do a couple of things. I'm going to plug this in. We'll plug this one in. And then we're going to test it and get this thing out. And see how it performs. Make sure everything's working right. I don't think I'll have to tune it. At least I hope I don't have to tune it. And then I think I'll change the connectors after I run it. I don't know if this ESC will need it. I might put the XLX2 in here. I just don't know how an XLX2 will do as a basher. Maybe the Max 5 that's in my my other one's the way to go for a basher. Hopefully Mamba Monster X8S. I mean, it worked okay in my Creighton, but like I said, it was running hot compared to the Max 5. Let's see, get these up off of there. Try to stuff all these wires in this loom is a pain. See, channel 3 or any of these channels. There we go. See if I can cram all these wires into this box now. Hopefully I'm not pinching those wires. Couldn't really tell. The mistake I always make on this receiver box. All right, so that's it. Everything is on. So now we're going to go ahead and double check. Try to open up these connectors a little bit. I'm going to leave these two loose until I figure out the rotation. And then we'll open those up as well, make those a little tighter. So I got a couple of batteries here. Just some 6S to make sure the rotation's going the right way and the steering's working and everything's working. So the rotation's off. Nice and tight. You can see them starting to arc on the ends from being loose. There we go. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing buttoned up. Everything's going the right way. Charge up some packs and we're going to go outside and give it its first rip and see how this thing does. See if the standing backflips are in its future. Oh, there goes my battery tray. I still have to get the battery tray bolted down. Our lunch was being delivered. So remember on this side skirt deal here, has a longer bolt. And the longer bolt goes to the front. Longer bolt's in this corner with this little cover and this little nut. What makes it kind of hard is the motor's over there. Feels like it pushed out the nut. All right. But that's it. Let me dig around for this nut. It had to have fallen underneath this motor somewhere. And we'll get that found, and I'm gonna charge up some batteries, eat my lunch, and then I'll see you guys outside. There we go. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. So we are out here testing. Got all the electronics in, got everything buttoned up. The only thing I didn't do was change out the XT90s. Got a newborn baby crying. But we're gonna give this thing a rip and see how it does in the lighter chassis. Same combination we had in the M2C Creighton. And we're just gonna be testing everything out today. Steering trim is maxed out to the right. So something I'll have to fix. We do have the earplugs, 2 earplugs in the center diff with the 20 million. Definitely got a lot of wheel speed. Want to check these shocks. They are basher shocks. Hit the chassis on that. You can see the chassis is bottoming out on that, which means I need to go higher. It's not jumping the best. Brake force is strong. Definitely don't like the way it's jumping over the speed bump. See how it kicks up the rear? We'll have to adjust for that weight. It is a 100-degree day. I think the diffs could use a little thicker fluid. You can see the little bit of cogging. Steering's perfect. Steering servo's working perfect. Standing backflip on grass. Now I have to keep cranking the trigger to the right because my steering's a little off. A lot of cogging because the gear's so tall. But that's the uncensored system. Even though it is a censored system, the sensors broke in the motor. So definitely does standing backflips. So before I destroy it, just out here testing, so we're gonna have to make a steering adjustment. Oh. I'm on grass so I don't mess it up. Messing up the body right away. Definitely got a ton of punch. This body will be destroyed on the first outing anyway. I haven't gone full trigger yet, but we're gonna go inside, make a shock adjustment. You can just see the power. And the way it's kicking up. So it's not my style of driving. So I'm gonna make those spring adjustments on this. And we'll see how loose these pillow balls are now. Still okay. Bottom one's loose on that one. That one's okay. Definitely got to make that steering adjustment. I'm tired of turning it one direction. See, watch. See how it's drifting to my right and it's cranked all the way. So I'll have to take that whole clutch deal off and that pad and get it moved over one, possibly. Teeth. I thought we had it before we put it in, but you know, slop, everything. It's really hard to put the steering servos in this because of the way it's a whole unit. But there we go, guys. That's going to end this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. We're going to make some changes to this thing. I'm going to head out to the desert and we're going to start sending it off some big motorcycle jumps. I might head to a local park where I normally test, just so I'm not driving 2 hours away, to see if this thing's gonna hold up. But there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys on my next video. Thanks for watching. All right, a little behind the scenes. We got this thing back inside. Just checking the steering, making sure it's still pulling both ways. We are going to make a shock adjustment. What I have noticed is that these clips, really hard. Harder than any of the other ones, or maybe I'm used to them being wore out. But you definitely have to push the clip. My fans are working. I want to check motor temp for the cogging. 131. The gear's at 132. 134. Checking, see where the fans are blowing. 101, 102. But then you go to where the fan's not blowing and you're 130. So where the fan's not blowing, you see we're almost 130. But where the fans are, drops down to about 110, 105. So the Castle fans are doing something. See 132 in there. And that's what I was talking to Chef Beardsley about, is that the internal core temp. And that's why I'm always checking the gear, because it'll radiate through that whole shaft. Your internal core temp is going to be higher than this. So I am geared up pretty high. See, transmission, that motor mount, it's at 117. ESC with the Game Changer fan, I wouldn't imagine would be hot at all, 99. It's just, that's why I put a Game Changer fan on it. Let's get that one unplugged. So that's the Game Changer fan for the Mamba Monster X8S. See, 100 degrees. So these ESCs stay pretty cool. We are going to change out these connectors, but as you see, my connectors are only 105. This one's 108, or that's the battery. The wire right there is 110. So we're going to change these out. We're going to throw the 150 amp ones on it. But I mean, you can't expect too much on, you know, a 105 degree day outside. Batteries are doing pretty good. Let me get these fans off. So, I want to make a spring adjustment. So these are cranked all the way up. So yeah, they're dead. There's no tension on them. So I'm going to let it hang, and I'm going to put tension on these front springs to where I don't have slop. Got these big bore shocks, and it's not like it's set up, it is a roller, so you got to set some things up on it for your application. There we go. So right now they don't have any really adjustment on these. They were just set up loosely. So I'm letting it droop. Wonder if they added droop screws to this one. Or is it still in the arm? I mean, it looks like it has holes for droop screws. But I could tell that the sway bars made a pretty big difference in handling on the concrete. There goes that controller. Oh yeah, that's up a lot higher now. Hopefully we can get some better jumps off that thing. These connectors are just done. I gotta put some new connectors in them. This one's burnt. But there we go, guys. Make some changes. Get out to the dirt. Do some tuning with the shocks. And start sending it off some mountains. But like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you on the next video.